to you tonight with a bad headache. But I wanted to talk about your favorite person that's all over the tabloids, Mr. Diddy. Guess what, y'all? Allegedly, J Lo has spoken out, and I've been waiting to hear from J Lo because, Jenny from the block is really real. She a real ass person. Let me see. Her and Diddy both are from, is it Brooklyn? The Bronx. They from the Bronx. They both grew up in the Bronx, and allegedly she spoke out. But I did see some of her old videos, and I'm gonna share them with you. You know what I like about J Lo? Because J Lo takes her life experience and she just threw them into the sea. She like, okay, that's what I've been through. That's my past. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm Jenny from the block. I have thick skin. I'm not going to take what I've been through with somebody and put it all over the media. That's what I like about J Lo. J Lo said that she didn't like Diddy at first, but he was very persistent. And she said when she met Diddy that she was in the beginning stages of her career and he was already established. So she knew he could get her where she needed to be. At least she was honest with that. She said he could get her where she needed to be. So she accepted that. They started dating and she started liking him. Where it went wrong, she said everybody know how they was in the club one night and I think his security name is Sean also. Somebody got shot. And J Lo didn't like that environment. So she instantly, after dating him for a year and a half, she instantly removed herself. She said, as much as I liked him, I didn't like that lifestyle. I didn't like the fact that people were dying. So she left. She said he never tried to hurt her. What he did, he tried to get her back. She said she was coming out of somewhere and he had 100 doves released right in front of her face. 100 white doves. That didn't work. She was on Wendy Williams and she was talking about this, a while ago. And then she said he bought her a Bentley, if I'm not mistaken. It was some kind of expensive car. So Wendy Williams said, so did that work? She said, no. She said, did you get a vehicle back? She said, yeah, I gave him everything back, the jewelry and everything. I didn't want nothing to do with him no more. She said, I just was done. So she moved on and she was fine. And I say this to say, when you make up in your mind that you don't want to deal with somebody, that this is not what you need in your life, you can go. She's still here. She's still fine. He tried to replace her with another J Lo, which was Cassie, and Cassie wasn't as strong. She wasn't strong like J Lo, so she stuck it out, and then she was younger than J Lo, and she was from a different world from J Lo. But I'm using the tool to show you that even though people are victims and they find themselves in situations, God always give us a way out. I keep telling y'all that there's always a way out. You have to be strong enough to say, do I want this career more than I want my life and my peace of mind? See, some people choose a certain lifestyle because they want that fame and that money. Now, I had a discussion today. Y'all know I mentor women, okay? I told y'all I mentor. First, I had a discussion with some younger girls. Just see where their mind was at. I'm gonna tell y'all about that discussion in a minute. But it's a woman that's on my channel. Her name is Rose, and I told her this video is gonna be dedicated to Miss Rose. I don't know how old she is, but I didn't like her conversation at all. So I'm gonna share with you our conversation. She got on my page, and she justified every single thing that Lori Harvey is running around here doing. She said Marjorie is doing the right thing raising her daughter that way. And it kind of pissed me off because she tried to use it as a black thing. Black people need to support black people. I said, hold up. You want me to sit here and uphold whole activities and use it like it's part of the black community. I'm not doing that. Okay? And no, I do not believe Marjorie is doing the right thing by showing her daughter it's okay to date a father and a son, and every year you got a different man. Then you make them sign an NDA so they can't tell the freak shit that y'all do when y'all together. So, and this girl ain't even 30. So no, no, no. I'm not going to agree with you, Miss Rose, about that is a black community behavior. No, that's hating. That's whole tendencies, okay? Garden tool tendencies. I wish my daughter would bring me a brother every year, every 6 months, talking about this her new man. She couldn't come around me because I didn't raise her that. I raised her with self-respect. That is not self-respect. Now, this is the argument me and her had. She said, how dare you disrespect that young woman and you don't even know her? How many of y'all watch Lori Harvey all over TV? How many of you can say, I know for a fact that Lori Harvey dates several different men a year? Do you got to know her personally to know that? No, she displayed her business all over the internet. This is why it cracks me up about people, especially these colored people. Always want to run your mouth and start a damn stupid argument about something that's facts. We know for a fact that Lori Harvey dates several different men a year and break up with them. We don't have to know her personally to know that. We see it. She showed it to us. But yet we get black women on here that want to argue the fact, no, you don't know her. I don't have to know her to know that. She's showing everybody. She broadcasted. She wear it like a badge of honor. I'm Lori Harvey and I just run through men. So this is what I want to ask Ms. Rose. And a lot of you that's on here right now. Women. Would it be okay if Lorenz Tate, I'm going to use Lorenz Tate. If Lorenz Tate was dating a different woman every 6 months running through her, making her sign NDAs and he doing all kind of freak stuff with her, and every time you see Lorenz Tate, he got a different woman, and these women distraught and messed up and crying, would it be okay if it was Lorenz Tate doing that? Since y'all want to justify because it's Lori Harvey, it's cool. Would it be okay if it was a man? No, 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 it wouldn't be okay because if it was a man, he would be in a category with Diddy and R. Kelly. See, this is what I don't do. I don't do fake, and I'm not going to protect women because we a woman. I'm real, okay? And I have noticed since this P. Diddy thing has happened, even with R. Kelly, women contradict themselves, and it's not a cute thing. Ladies, we got to do better. On one end, you say, I am strong. A man got to do this and that to talk to me. I got my own shit, and if he ain't coming correct, I don't want to deal with him. So you pretty much saying a man got to bite you. That's one thing you say. I'm strong and I ain't listening to nobody, but you want a man to take care of you, but you don't want to be submissive. That's contradictory. I want a man to take care of me, but I don't want to listen to no damn man. So what man in their right mind will take care of you when you giving him the flex? Okay? Then I hear a woman can date who she wants. That's her right. Lori Harvey can go around dating who she want, do what she want, and sleep with who she want because that's her right. But then as soon as she get a man like Sean Puffy Combs, he wrong. He wrong for running through her. But isn't that what she doing? That's what I said. Women contradicting themselves. We got to do better than this now because y'all ain't making no damn sense here. Y'all want the Lori Harvey and have the free will to do what you want to do, but then you get a brother like Sean and say, okay, I want to do this shit too. Let's do some freak shit. Y'all do some freak shit. She signed an NDA, and then all of a sudden, he did me wrong. Now, didn't Lori Harvey have Sean Puffy Combs sign an NDA too? Because she said everybody she dates signed one, right? That means he cannot talk about nothing they did. So how her ass on the internet talking about what he did? She one of them women saying he did something to her. But she made him sign papers that he can't talk about nothing he did to her. But she can tell what he did. Yeah, he did this and that and this. But if he say what I did, that I gave him head, lick, sauce the salad, he going to jail. We got to do better, ladies. And I just don't like it because I'm noticing that a lot of women, y'all putting yourself in these predicaments because y'all want the coin. For real. And I got to keep making these videos until people get it because I'm like, are these women retarded? I'm trying to figure out because I have women on a daily basis arguing with me about shit that don't make no damn sense. How you gonna get on my channel and argue with me about Lori Harvey can do what she wants, but Sean Puffy Combs can't? Lori Harvey can talk to anybody she want to do, run through men, dog them out. They said the last brother had a breakdown. He was so hurt about her, allegedly. And I know Michael B was in love with her. He wanted to marry her. That wasn't no game for him. And when she said no, he walked away like, oh, you playing with me. But it's okay because it's a woman. But let Michael B have had Lori Harvey fall in love with him. Everybody thinking they so cute, and he just drop her like a hot cake. Y'all would, man, y'all would never watch another Rocky movie, and y'all would have dog walked that brother. But since she did it, oh, that's just what Lori do. Marjorie raising her well. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, if that was Steve Harvey teaching his son that, y'all would dog walk Steve Harvey. See, ladies, just because we women don't mean we get a pass to do ignorant ass whole shit. And that's just being real. When I was growing up, in my neighborhood, the women that sleep with several different men was called a garden tool. She was a hood girl. She was the dirty girl that mama didn't want us around. Yeah, we couldn't hang around her. She was a fast tail ass little girl. You know, it was girls in our neighborhood that would follow the boys and do what they want to do and have all kind of freak sex. And them girls to this day, I know them. Most of them strung out on crack cocaine, and they was prostitutes as they got older. So can they go back now on those guys they was chasing and said, "Man, I'm on crack because of him"? No, when we was chasing New Edition, trying to sing and have something in our life and be cute little girls, your ass was at the freak parties. You the girl we used to talk about. Is she nasty? Y'all all know y'all got a girl like that in y'all neighborhood. Y'all all know women like this. Fellas, how many of y'all know women that you didn't met? I was talking to my brother the other day, and I'm gonna keep it real. My brother was one of the biggest pimps around here. My brother. Thank God he's not like that no more. My brother ended up doing almost 30 years in prison for some other things. He came out and he completely changed his life. And I'm going to do an interview with him soon so y'all can just see how he talks. And I asked him, what do you think about what's going on with Puffy? And my brother said, he said, Puffy just being a man. He said, the bottom line is a woman only going to let a man do what she want him to do. A man cannot do nothing a woman don't allow him to do. He said, one thing I know about the law, if a woman want to get away from you, them people with that badge go handle it. He said, now I was out there, I had all kind of women. He said, but when they wanted to be left alone, I left their ass alone because I didn't want to go to jail. I didn't want nobody in my presence that didn't want to be there. He said, but however, let me tell you about the ones that wanted to be there. He said, I didn't have girls approach me with opportunities and doing things I'd never even done myself, telling me what they can do for me just to be in my presence. I seen a picture one time, one of his friends had two females on dog collars. They had these diamond dog collars around their neck. And he was holding the dog collars and had them on all fours. And they were two white girls. And guess what? That was their fetish. They approached him with that. That's what they wanted to do. So, since they wanted to do that, should those brothers go to jail because they obliged them with their fetish? I have a friend, my best friend I told y'all I used to run around with New Edition with. She's been on crack cocaine since she was 16 and been prostituting forever. She's still out there. And the story she tells me just trips me out. She had a guy that used to pay her to take him to the movie theater and be mean to him. He'd close his eyes. She had to slap him and whoop him and everything. And he got off with that. Can he call the police and say she was beating him? People have fetishes. Sean Puffy Combs just happened to be a freak who liked to see big penises go up in a little girl. That's his fetish. But guess what? Only person going to do that is somebody that's going to oblige that fetish. Other people be like, that's some sick ass shit, bro. You sick. I keep telling y'all, I never said Cassie was not a victim. And the only reason, I'm going to be real, y'all don't have to like me. This is my opinion. And it's another thing about women, especially women of this color. Y'all want to hear what y'all want to hear. Y'all do not want to hear nobody else's opinion. You don't want to hear shit. If they don't agree with you, I can't believe you said that. You can't believe I have my own mind. You can't believe I have my own thoughts. You can't believe I was raised different from you. I just know I'm a woman like you. I didn't have men offer me propositions. I didn't have men want me to do stupid shit for money. And I said no. No, I'm not doing it. When I was homeless in my car after my divorce, do y'all know how many propositions I had? Oh, you can come over here. You can stay with me. I got you. I'll take care of you. I lived in my car until I got in a hotel, and then I raised money and worked hard and got into my own place. I went selling my soul at the worst times of my life. I still didn't sell my soul. That's what it's called, selling your soul for some money. And see, the devil loves that. You can't walk up in the devil's den and think it's going to turn out right. It's not. But I get tired of you ladies sitting here saying y'all chasing the coin. I gotta have this. I just heard women today say that I was talking to a man gotta do this and that and this and this and this for me. And I said, why? Because I'm worthy. I said, but where you work at? I ain't working right now. How you paying your bills? I have Section 8. But you want a brother with 6 figures to come along in your life and completely take care of you. You got 4 kids by 3 baby daddies. You on Section 8, not even working, and you deserve a 6-figure man. Why? You know what she said to me? You foul to even degrade a woman like that. I'm degrading you. Or am I giving you a reality check? I said, you know what? If that brother with 6 figures talked to you, it's a whole lot of shit for to come with that. Because you have nothing to offer him but some vagina. And that's everywhere. He can go buy that on the street corner. So if a brother come into your life and you don't have nothing to offer, you ain't even on his status, a lot of times there's some shit gonna come with that, especially with your stank ass attitude. I ain't saying a man won't talk to a woman that's less than him. But when you come with that attitude, what you gotta do for me, now he finna treat you like that. I didn't met 6-figure men. My husband was one. I had way less than him. He got a PhD, a master's degree, and a bachelor's. The brother had military background from the Navy. He had 2 businesses. He ran his own trucking company. He did circles around my income. He took me out of my environment and put me on another status in life. The second day I was in Birmingham, Alabama, he bought me a BMW. But guess what? I was there a good week and he started calling me out my name. And I'm like, I've been knowing this brother 2 years and I never seen that part of him. The ugly side came out. When you ask for a man with money, some ugly shit come with it sometimes. He apologized. But then I started seeing this ugly side. Then he started saying, I'm taking care of you. What? Be careful what you ask for because you might get it. I didn't have to do nothing but wake up. I ain't going to say he didn't love me. He loved me. But he loved that control. Always have your own, but you don't have to walk around here with that stank attitude that I don't need a brother. Y'all need each other, but see, you have to get that understanding and really get to know somebody. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. That's the old people saying. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And don't always let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. You ain't got to broadcast you that bitch. And that's what all y'all do. I'm that bitch. You ain't got to broadcast that because it's going to show. When you a woman and you love yourself and you worthy, you can walk in a room and shut the room down and never open your mouth. Like I brought up Miss Diana Ross. I didn't mean to put Miss Ross out there because Miss Diana Ross is one of my favorites. I love Diana Ross. And yes, she did do a lot of things to become famous, allegedly, but she did. But one thing about Diana Ross, if y'all ever seen Diana Ross, when Diana Ross walked in the room, when Patti LaBelle walked in the room, when Gladys Knight walked, we talking about some old school G's. When they walk in the room, they shut it down. Don't even have to open their mouth. And I don't remember any one of them ever saying they had a BBL. Walk in there and shut it down. Because they confident and they poised and they know who they are. Compare them women I just named to the Sukianas and all the women that's going on today. All these women that's on the internet today. Butt naked talking about they eat the salad. If them women were eating the salad, do you think they was gonna tell the world they what they do with their man in the bedroom? Donna Ross might have been the biggest freak ever. She had Berry Gordy. She might have did all kind of freak shit, but did we hear about it? No. Did we hear any man ever repeat what they did to Miss Ross? No. They respected her as a woman and took care of her. She got that paper from them. But she always was like, shh, a woman don't tell. A woman don't talk. A woman know her place. Diana Ross played her position and she played it well. You have never ever heard a man say Diana Ross was arguing with them. I ain't never heard Berry Gordy say, I stopped talking to Diana Ross because her mouth was too big and she was disrespectful. Never. She was a woman at all times and got that paper from his ass. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what's going on nowadays. You women want somebody to do all these things, but then you'll call him a nothing ass motherfucker in front of his family. You'll cuss his mama out. You would do all kind of disrespectful stuff and then run to Facebook and tell all the disrespectful stuff y'all did. That's why I said I had to bring up J-Lo. J-Lo, if you ever see my video, I love her for that. Because they want her to come out and talk. And you know what she said? What I went through with Sean is what I went through with Sean. That was a part of my life that I'm no longer in. I have a husband and we have a joint family. And I'll be damned if I bring up my past and talk about Sean Puffy Combs. Because you know being athlete and Sean and Puffy, they cool. They cool. When he got back with her, Puffy was pretty much gave his blessings like, I love her, man, but she love you more than she love me. And they laughed about it. They was cool about it. So when did he flip? See, this is one thing I remember my mama saying. Y'all not gonna like this, especially the women that's doing this. I remember my mother cussing out women that used to be around my brother. I remember my mother saying this. She said, I raised a strong black man. And women like y'all asses ruin good men. Because I raised him with my husband to be a strong black man. And here y'all ass coming along and want to be a garden tool and get him money. And buy him cars. And buy him clothes. And sleep with men. And do all. She said, y'all ruin men. She said, I don't like women like y'all. Because I didn't raise my son to be that way. But women will ruin a man. I'm telling you, y'all don't want to be real with me. I know girls right now. Let me say this like this. And for real. Be real. And a lot of you older women probably don't know. But the younger women know. How many female tricks y'all know? How many female tricks you know? I know more female tricks than I know male tricks. And for the ones that don't know what I'm talking about, could y'all push a like? I have 59 people in the house and I got 25 likes. Could y'all hurry up and show me some love? Cause I know I give y'all some good shit. I know I make a lot of people mad, but I make you think. Okay, that's my channel, to make you think outside the box. I'm gonna explain to the older people that don't know what I'm talking about when I say trick. And you might have a granddaughter, or a niece, or a cousin that act just like this. How many women you know when they get their income tax, they buying a brother clothes, they buying him a car, jewelry, they giving him money, they doing everything. These the brothers that come around. They in the house right now. It's Thanksgiving just passed. They came back just before Thanksgiving, and they gonna hang around till around April because income tax season is in February. So they gotta get that money. When they get that money, they leave. And they might leave her pregnant. They only come around to get her money. And some of these men come around on the first and the third because that's when some of these women get their money. They come just to get your money and you give it to them. That's little Jody. Anything for that pipe. But y'all talk about men and y'all trick nonstop. It's women that give men more than they give their children. I know women who would take care of a man better than they take care of their damn kids. He walking around in Jordans and everything, and the little kids might have on some shacks, holes in their shoes. This brother dressed from the heels to the toe, just laid out. I know women, and I had to check them before, will feed their kids hot dogs, and they cook that brother a T-bone steak and some lobster. As soon as he done with her, he ain't shit. He a no good black man. But your family didn't watch you dog out your kids. Half y'all don't even clean up your house, but that bedroom gonna stay clean because that's where Jody laying the pipe. And then y'all hollering at the kids outside the room, shut that noise up, go to bed someday, where y'all don't even get up to make sure that your kids is dressed warm from school in the morning. But if that brother wants something to eat, you go get up and cook him a full course breakfast in the morning. So stop acting like you the best thing walking when you don't even love your damn kids. And I know a whole lot of women like this. So y'all can't sit here and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I know women that have men living in a Section 8 unit right now and owe them child support. He supposed to be paying for them babies as he is in that house. And instead of him paying child support, he's living in that house, eating the government food that they're giving her for his kids, and ain't paying a damn bill. And taxpayers is taking care of that brother to be in the house, and he ain't doing shit but laying the pipe to make some more babies. I know women who is at the bottom of the low. They at the lowest of the low, and they pregnant right now. Yeah. So women don't make the best decisions either. And a lot of times, a man is where they are in their life and they doing what they doing behind a woman. And the woman could be their mama. How many mama boys y'all know? How many mama boys, how many mothers you know will let their grown son lay up in the house on her sofa and he got a baby across town he don't do shit for her. And she's sitting there, don't talk about my baby. Ruining them. This is why a man needs to be a man, not a boy. A man needs to be in their children's life. I know so many women right now who won't let a man see their child. I know men that pay child support and the mama give him a hard time. You a deadbeat. I'm a deadbeat, but you got a new nigga in your house. I know women like this. So I'm talking about what I know. A new brother in that house. You done had 2 more kids by him. You got one by the other brother that's paying $5. I'm talking about a personal experience. Another brother that's paying $500 a month for his one. You got 2 other new kids. And this brother then left his mama house, moved into your fixed income, got you pregnant 2 more times. And you telling the brother that pay $500 a month that get his daughter when he can. Because you giving him a hard time. You telling everybody he a deadbeat. But you got this brother here laying up for free, and he ain't never had shit besides you and his mama. And he got other baby mamas. But the other baby daddy that's taking care of his baby, you give him a hard time by his daughter because you got a new Jody in the house. So you want to appease him and make him feel good. So you want to make the good father feel bad so he can't see his daughter when he want to. Have to call child protective services because this Negro over here mistreating his child. And y'all let it happen. It's a whole lot of you Sean Puffy Comb females out here. I'm just keeping it real and I'm sick of it because that's all I'm hearing is women crying, playing the freaking victim, but y'all sit here and say y'all chasing the coin. And I can talk to who I want and go, Lori, go. Do what you do, Lori. But as soon as Lori get dog walked, I can't believe he did that. Lock his ass up. No, you just told Lori to mess with Sean. You told her that was a good thing. See, I ain't that kind of auntie, man. My nieces and nephews and my children would tell you, Aunt Nina go tell you the truth. She gonna tell your ass the truth if you don't like it or not. See, I'm the baby of my family. I've seen a whole lot of shit. Even though I'm from a good family, I was schooled very well. Because like I said, my brother chose the streets. He went to the penitentiary for 30 years. That was just one time. He was given the system life on installment plans until he finally woke up and said, no, I'm tripping. It took for my mom, my dad, my sister, and my niece to all die while he was in prison to change his life. Now my brother been on the same job 6 years, got A1 credit for to buy his first home, flying everywhere. This was a menace that they wrote off, said he wasn't gonna be shit. He doing circles around half of us. It ain't how you start in life, it's how you finish. I don't write people off. You know, I don't wish bad on folks. I pray for people. You know, and it's sad that I watch my own sisters. They want to see black men suffer so bad. It's sad. And it comes from your decision. I gave a black man my income tax and he just keep laying the pipe, getting me pregnant and dogging me. I hate black men. Nah, girl. You need to hate yourself. Because a black man only go do what you let him do. You can't indulge in all these worldly things, this worldly shit, from sex to money to drugs, and expect a different outcome. What you think go come out of running around with Sean Puffy Combs? What do you think go come out? I'm gonna help you with your career. Do y'all remember? I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. You know I love using movies. Y'all remember Set It Off? Let's talk about Jada and Set It Off. I love Jada character in that movie. Do y'all remember when she needed to pay for her brother to go to college? And Nate, he had the car lot. He had the money. Old school Sean Puffy Combs. That was Nate. Old school brother. He was old enough to be her daddy. That's why I said this shit ain't just started. This shit been going on since the beginning of time. You act like this new. I can't believe Puffy did. Man, your granddaddy used to do it. Your granddaddy probably got a 15-year-old girl pregnant. Stop playing. She went to Nate, and what Nate make her do? Sleep with him. I got the money, Jada. I got all the money. She said, come on, Nate, I really need it. He said, some other time. You know what you got to do. And what did she do? She slept with Nate for the money. Because she called the police and said, Nate made me sleep with him. No, that was a choice she made because she wanted the money. And that's what a lot of you women do. Y'all want the fame and y'all want the money. So y'all do all kind of shit to get it. So don't come running to the internet saying people did shit to you when you make those choices to be in that predicament. Did Jada tell? She didn't even tell her friends. Then her brother made her look stupid. He didn't even go to court. Go to college, and he ended up getting killed. She had to rip up the money. That was she was dumb as hell for that. She ripped up the check. But I used her because it's a whole lot of dirty old men. I just heard today about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. Didn't I say just the other day? I said, where is Jay-Z at? He'd be next. Didn't I just say that? I just said that. Because I see the fall of Black Hollywood. I see what they're doing. A lot of y'all just be blindsided. Why y'all think, somebody said, how come they ain't talking about, what's her name? Cyrus, Miley Cyrus, or whatever. I guess she going through some things. There's a lot of white girls in Hollywood going through some things. Even the Kardashians go through stuff. But do you see them getting dog walked like these black women and men? No, because they not gonna let us do too much to Karen. They going through their shit too, just like the black folks. But do they talk about the shit? They robbing and stealing and doing all kinds of stuff, just like black people. Crime and sin ain't no black or white thing. It's a people thing. But they don't talk about this shit like we do. They don't run to the internet and tell on their uncles and cousins they got kids by. Now, old boy that Oprah was working for, he had all them hundreds of women that he argued and he ended up dying in prison. That was rare. I was like, whoa, he must have did something bad to somebody in Hollywood for them to put his shit out there. Because when Elvis was doing it, Elvis was the white people hero. And Priscilla was 14. And I think Elvis was like 20 something. They didn't say nothing. That was the most beautiful wedding that ever happened. But let's talk about Jay-Z. Foxy Brown was 14. And they said Jay-Z was 26 or 27. I did not know that. They show him talking about a 14-year-old in some of his old interviews like this was a grown woman. He said, she's young, but she's coachable. We travel everywhere. That's my rider. He's talking about a little girl. Where was her mama? Why is she running around with this grown-ass man talking about she want to be famous? I don't even remember them talk about Foxy Brown mother at all. Was she on crack? Was she somewhere selling her body? Because this 14-year-old girl's running around with Jay-Z. He put her on. Do y'all remember that song Cry? When he said, you don't get a brother back like that. He was talking about Foxy Brown. She messed around with somebody. I forgot who she messed around with. But she cheated on Jay-Z and got him back. And he made a song called Cry about Foxy Brown. And this was a little girl. Did I tell y'all he was going to be next? Because they talking about it now. Foxy is coming out saying how Jay-Z got a horse penis. That's why B over there quiet. She and talking about Beyonce, she didn't bleach her skin. She look like one of the Kardashians now. But he running around with a horse penis. Like Aaron Hall, stringing out young girls. Because after R. Kelly had Aaliyah, he had Aaliyah. Aaliyah was a baby. So y'all talking about Sean Puffy Combs and R. Kelly, it's all if they get to knocking down and investigating all these old perverts that's been with these young girls, we ain't gonna have hardly no men out here walking. Cause I know a lot of them right here in my city that love young tenderonis. What's that song about LL? He's talking about how he went to the high schools to get girls. Bobby Brown, Tenderoni, they love young girls. Let's talk about my boy DMX. God rest his soul. Remember Belly? Y'all remember the movie Belly? Yeah, y'all remember when his girlfriend found the number and she called and the little girl was like, who is this? She's sucking on a lollipop. The girl about 13, 14 years old. She said, no, he ain't sleeping with me yet, but I'll give him head because he said I gotta wait till I'm 18. But he talked to his woman on the phone. She giving him head. They broadcasting a grown man getting sexual pleasures from a kid on a movie, and we was watching it. Ain't that pedophilia? But they made movies like that. Hollywood would do anything to make some money. And then when they get tired of you, they spit you out. Then they expose your shit. I keep telling women, you can be and have anything you want to be. I don't have to struggle. When God made a woman, he made a good thing. I remember my uncle saying this, and he shouldn't have said this. He said, "What you got between your legs, you should never be broke." Ain't that sad? But it's true. And a lot of women use it. But see, then they'll use it, and then they're a victim. I'm gonna use my good thing to get what I want from you because I like all this stuff of the world. But as soon as you don't do what I say, I'm calling the police on your ass. And I'm pressing charges. Because you ain't shit because you black. Even though your mama told you don't talk to me because I'm a garden tool and I done slept with half of everybody you know. But you ain't listen. Y'all don't think men can be victims? Y'all really don't think Michael B. Jordan was a victim to Lori Harvey? Y'all don't think the last little brother, I don't know his name, was a victim to Lori Harvey? Y'all don't think the dudes that she's running through are victims? Now, if you don't think that, just flip it. What if he was doing that to little cute black girls in Hollywood? Keke Palmer, Lori Harvey. What if all these girls was getting ran through by Lorenz Tate? Y'all would hate Lorenz guts. But since she got NDAs, you can't talk about what we do. I'm going to do all kind of freak stuff to you, but you can't talk about it. But as soon as I see Cassie get $50 million, I'm going to tell you did it to me too. I didn't sign an NDA. She didn't sign one. So she could talk about Puffy, but he can't talk about her. Make this make sense to me, y'all. I'm not having it. I'm not hearing it. Not on my channel. Do I think Cassie is a victim? Yes, and people got selective hearing because people. I can't believe you turned on her. First of all, even if I sat here and thought she wasn't a victim, isn't that my prerogative? Isn't it my right to feel that way? Isn't it my right if I still like R. Kelly? You might eat chitlins and I don't eat chitlins. That's your right. This is the land of the free. This is America. How you mad because I don't agree with your ass? That's what I'll be cracking up with that. Y'all write a whole book, a paragraph on somebody's channel. You should be ashamed of yourself. No, you should be ashamed of yourself that you ain't trying to help these girls do better. Okay, Cassie done been through what she went through. Donna Ross done went through what she went through. J-Lo, all of them went through. You done went through what you went through, auntie. Now it's up to us as the elders, is in the Bible, to teach the young girls not to do the shit that we did. Because some of y'all used to be called jawbone and you know it. Everybody on here saying y'all didn't always know Jesus. A lot of y'all used to have y'all legs up wide up to the ceiling hollering, Lord have mercy on something else. Stop playing with me. A lot of y'all used to be in the backyard giving head for a rock. I done seen a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all done slept with y'all little kids' friends. Your husband, boss. Y'all done did a lot of shit. But now you saved and you sit up in church and I can't believe these heathens. Girl, bye. Do y'all know the church is not perfect people? Because y'all got people thinking church is for perfect folks. The church is a bunch of sick people trying to get better. That's what the church is. Stop scaring people from coming to church because they think they got to be perfect to come. That's a lie. And black folks do that. You go into a black church, they got their seat they sit in. You can't sit there. This is my chair. They looking at people. Oh, girl, you see what she got on? Y'all run people from God. And the last I checked, didn't Jesus, or whatever you want to call him, don't argue with me about his name, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nietzsche, whatever you want to call him. When I read the word of God, didn't he walk the land and go find people? I don't remember him standing in a church and everybody had to come to him. See, that's another thing that black churches need to do, but this is why we perishing fast. This is why the internet is booming, because God ain't in nothing no more. And these pastors is failing the people because Jesus went to the people. You know why he walked the land? Let me tell y'all why Jesus walked the land. And why he rode a donkey. A camel. I'm sorry, a donkey. Why he rode a camel. You know why? Because if he would have took a plane, he the Messiah. He could have got there any way he wanted to. But you know why he walked and took his time? Because if he would have took any other way, he would have missed the woman with the issue of blood. He would have missed the blind man. He would have missed the lame man. He wouldn't be able to raise the dead. He would have missed those people because they were in the world. So he had to go find them and touch them and save them. Pastor, if you watching, if y'all go to church, you need to tell your pastor, Pastor, why are we sitting up in church every Sunday asking for money when right downtown is homeless people that need us? It's a little girl out there. Y'all seen Jade on my channel. It's a little girl out there that's strung out on drugs that we need to go get. Because she's scared to come here because she thinks she got to be clean to come to church. So she's not going to come here. So she's going to stay out there and get ran through and run into Sean Puffy Combs because she's afraid to come to church. So let's go get her. Let's go talk to the little boys that's stealing cars and running around with guns. Let's go put our hands on them and pull them guns out their pockets. Because they are respect us a lot of times. Because they were raised right. But see, the world got them thinking this is all they got. So it's up to us as people of God to go show them the way. Because that's what you did for me, Jesus. You saved me from the world. So it's my duty to go save somebody else. It ain't my job to tear Sean Puffy Combs down and say he's the scum of the earth and I wish he rotting in jail. It ain't my job to tear down R. Kelly and say God don't ever let him out. It's my job as a child of God to pray for the lost. But half you are saved and y'all wishing Sean Puffy Combs' demise. And you ask for God mercy on a daily basis. Lord, have mercy. Help my grandson. Lord, save my child. Lord, my husband's sick. You praying and want God to give you his mercy on a daily basis. And on that same tongue, you saying, let Sean Puffy Combs die in prison. That ain't how God work. I hope y'all know this. All of you that's hating him and hating R. Kelly, if they repented and asked God to forgive them right now, they forgiven. If you like it or not. No matter what they did, they forgiven. That's the kind of God we serve. So you can hate them all you want to. How dare you say that? Because I'm a child of God, and I will hope God have mercy on my son if he did some stupid shit like Sean Puffy Combs. I will hope God have the mercy on him, that he don't take him up out of here because he was dumb listening to all this worldly stuff, and these fast-tailed girls want to have freak parties and F-offs and don't say no. I will hope God give him the mercy to save his life. I got to think about my own people before I put that on. Do y'all know Sean Puffy Combs' mama still living? She 80 years old. Her name Janice. Do you not think she loved her son? No matter what choices he done made, no matter how we view him, that's her son. And we up here saying we hope he die. What y'all think that woman, how she feel? That's her child. I got dogged out because of a situation in Chicago when the little boy had to kill the man in the restaurant because he hit his mama. And I know he had to protect his mama. But people dogged me out because I said, I'm praying for that young man's mother. They dogged me out because I said, man, I couldn't even imagine my son doing something that stupid. And he get taken out of here like that without even having the second to say, God, forgive me. I said, I pray, God, you give that woman mercy and give her the strength to bury her son. Because she still loved her son. She didn't view him as everybody in the world viewed him. Do you know how many people said he needed to die? I said die. He needed to die because he hit somebody. So if little boys out here, these little black kids, they stepping on each other's shoe and they pull out a gun and they popping each other, they need to die. What's the difference? Y'all told the world that man needed to die for hitting that woman. So now guess what the kids hear? You hit me, you need to die. Because everybody justified that. So that's the way you handle stuff. You need to die. No, that brother needed to go to prison for at least 10 years. That's where he needed to go. He needed to go to prison for assaulting that woman for no reason. But death, I don't think so. And people got mad at me for that. Because I got a heart. I didn't say he was right for doing it. I said I didn't want to see the young brother die. And they got mad at me. My own people. You stupid. He needed to die. What? I don't want to see nobody die. I don't even believe in capital punishment. That's only God that can say when we leave here, because he the one put us here. You have no right to take nobody's life. Let the law do what they supposed to do to people. That's why I don't like these guns on the streets, because people get these guns and they think they damage this the wild, wild west. I got the right to take your life if you hit me. If you can get out of a situation, get the hell out of it. Save that person's life. Because that person's stupid. They ain't at themselves. Some people just mentally ill. Some people on these drugs. They ain't thinking straight. Just walk. Be a bigger person and walk away to see. Everybody can live. You know, I'm just going to shut up and get in the car. But see, a lot of you women, especially these women, gotta have the last word. Blah, 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 until somebody end up hurt. Just shut your ass up. I ain't gotta shut up. No, you don't have to shut up. You got the right to do whatever you want to. But if you use your common sense and use that God in you, everybody else can live. So be a woman enough to shut the hell up. You know you can't whip that man and that man crazy and you going toe to toe with him. This man is crazy. You see he crazy, you know he crazy. Get your ass up out that situation. A whole lot of people can die because this man is crazy. So if I just be quiet, I can save all these people in here. Let me go. But see, I guess I think different. I don't know. Maybe because I was raised by older parents. My mom had me. She was 40. My daddy was 42. I had older parents. I was schooled old school. I know how to respect a man as long as a man is respecting me. And if a man disrespecting me, I know how to leave. Get the hell away from him. I know not to indulge in freak shit. Y'all say y'all know what y'all deserve. I hear women all day. I know what I deserve. I know who I am. And you will turn right around and have a threesome. You know what you deserve, but you don't deserve nothing more than sharing your man with another woman. That's what you deserve. I know my worth, but you butt naked at the club. But you know your worth. Y'all got the shit messed up. A woman know her worth can walk into a club with a snowsuit on and shut it down. She ain't got to show her behind to get no attention. Not at all. And I shared this before. I'm going to share it again because this was the beginning of my YouTube channel. I used to run strippers. This was in 2008. It was called Pretty Girl Entertainment. Yeah, I did some stupid shit. I wasn't no stripper. I was boss lady. But see, I had this idea that I wanted to do entertainment. I wanted to do Super Bowl parties. I wanted to do private parties, you know, and I wanted the girls to be entertainers. I didn't want no sex. That was my rules. They had to sign a waiver. No sex involved in this. This is entertainment only. Okay? So when we used to go out and we used to do events, my style was suits. I would walk around with suits, pantsuits, my heels, and my briefcase purse. Look like I'm on business at all times. My assistant, she was a wild wire, hot wire. She a live wire. She big mouth. She out there. I barely talked. I would come in the club and sit way in the back. Do y'all know how many big ballers, shot callers from Detroit and Atlanta and everywhere else that came here to see some of my girls and just to hang out in Grand Rapids? Do y'all know how many of them would say, "Who is that woman back there in the corner? Who is she?" "Oh, that's Nina. She owned Pretty Girl Entertainment." I want to meet her. I had a suit on and a briefcase. And every time I sat down and talked to one of them about an event, you know what they would say? "I like your style. You quiet, you meaningful, you respectful, and your ass dressed to the heels. You got a suit on?" They thought that was the sexiest thing ever that I had a suit on. All these other girls was butt naked. You could see they behind, titties showing. I had on a suit and was getting everybody attention. Because I looked like money. I looked like business. I looked like you gonna respect me or don't talk to me. I got out that world because I seen it start getting demonic. I didn't want that. So I let it go. I was making a lot of money. But I'm like, nope. I'm turning around. We had events. Some of my girls missing. They didn't went upstairs with dudes. Oh, hell no. I'm not hitting the news for y'all heifers because y'all want to be some garden tools. Y'all doing shit behind my back when y'all know the rules. So I ended it. Nope. It's over. People was like, why you stop doing it, man? Your business was growing. It ain't my world. That ain't for me. I let it go. I let it go. But I said that to say, it ain't what you got on. It's who you are. I can go get my hair done every day. I know y'all look at me sometimes like, what she got on? I can go get my hair done every day. My nails are so raggedy right now because they hurt. I can't get the pinky nail off. I pulled this shit off because look, it hurts. I can't get this one off. I'm going to get it off because I got to let my nails breathe. I can go do all that stuff and waste my money. I'm just not a materialistic person. But guess what? When I go outside, when I go handle my business, I still get the attention I don't even want. With my hair looking like this and a half a nail still on my hand. I don't have to do all that extra stuff because I'm confident in who I am and people already know. I am so known in my city. I have always been known. I go around the corner right now to the gas station and sit, and I have people walking up to my car, and I'm not trying to be funny or arrogant. Hey, it's Nina. They talk to me. I seen you on YouTube. They loving my videos. They saying thank you. They want to hug me. They appreciate me. And never one time do I get disrespected. People be like, be careful around them homeless people. Them homeless people love me because I'll pull up with pizzas and food and money, buy coffee. One girl told me, would you buy me some liquor? No, I'm going to buy you some coffee. That's what I'm going to buy. Okay, Nina. They love me. And not one of them ever said, what you got on? Why your hair ain't did? I showed them you can love who you are just being yourself. And everybody going to respect the God in you because they're going to see it. You don't have to show your ass like Keke Palmer did. When they see the God in you and that woman in you, you ain't got to go to no Usher concert with no see-through dress on or be like Gabrielle. You ain't see-through dress. You ain't got to say nothing because that God in you go speak for you. And you going to attract the right kind of people. How did somebody attract Sean Puffy Combs? Because evidently you got some freak in you. Because that's how the universe works. You got to have some kind of freak in you to attract a freak. I have never one time, y'all, and I kid you not, unless they hit it very well. I have never one time attract a Sean Puffy Combs. Somebody that want to see another man have sex with a woman. I have never attracted that kind of man. Like I said, if I did, I didn't know. But they never one time said, baby, you know what we need to do? I never had a brother say, let's have a threesome. We'll have a conversation like, have you ever had a threesome? I think I had two brothers say, yeah, I had it before. It wasn't all that. You know, they probably lied. But I've never had one say, man, let's do this. No. They enjoy me. I look at it like this. If a brother asking me to bring another woman to the bedroom, I am not enough for your ass. So I tell you what, go find a woman that can satisfy you. Because if I can't do it by myself, I don't need your ass. To me, that's an insult. If you telling me you need another woman and I'm not enough woman for you, no. And if I ever had a threesome with I never will, never have. But it'll be, damn it, probably Lorenz Tate and Elba Eldris. or Ralph Tresvant. Or Leon and Elba. A man can't handle that. You got to be a special kind of man to have a threesome with a woman. She got two dudes in there. You got to be a special kind of man. Y'all know who did that? The old girl from Baby Boy, the mama. She said she was sitting there with her two friends and they was talking and laughing and they ended up having sex. She said it was the best time ever. for her. They probably didn't really like it, but she enjoyed her ass. Mm-hmm. And half you brothers is asking for a threesome. Y'all can't do a one some. Y'all can't even handle the woman you got. So stop it. Cut it out. Ladies, start being real. If y'all want to be real, tell these brothers the truth. Make Sean Puffy Combs probably ain't got nothing but a PP. Why Cassie didn't say, nigga, you can't handle this? Why you won't? That's why you want to see all them big ass brothers, because you can't handle this. He probably got a little PP. That's why he got a fetish to see big black penises. She should have told his ass the truth. Sit your little Peter Bird ass down somewhere, Sean. You ain't working with shit. She should have broke his spirits. That's what she should have did. She didn't have to call the police. Talk about his ass. Look at you. You want some penis, don't you? You tender dick bastard. That's what she should have said to him. She should have broke his spirits. She should have called me and just said, somebody want to talk to you, Puffy. I'm like, I heard your ass want to be freaky. Running around with a 3-piece. You better quit playing with me, Puffy. That's what she should have told his ass. But Jay-Z running around with a horse cow penis, man. Got Beyonce over there thinking she a white girl. Jay-Z done lost all his mind. But they say he looked like a camel. He got a camel dick. Excuse my French. I shouldn't have said that. Lord Jesus, forgive me. But they said he working with that. You know what I'm saying? Mostly the unattractive guys, they got the big ones. They can keep it. But then most of them unattractive guys, they working with some horses. They got it. Because God had to bless him with something. He like, I ain't gonna give you the looks, but I'm about to give you the peace. And that's who is T.I. little son, King, daddy. It's a big brother with a piece that look like a camel. Because that ain't T.I.'s son. I don't know. I don't care what T.I. say. That is not that boy's son. Tiny, you're lying. You're lying, Tiny. That ain't that boy's son. I'm sorry. That's why he disrespecting T.I. like that. He kind of got a feeling that's not his son. And I hate to talk about kids, but that boy a grown man. He 19. He want to run his mouth. You want to step out here in the devil's den and you think you grown. That's what you got to deal with, King. I'm on business. Boy, bye. Them pink lips talking about you on some damn business. T.I. shouldn't have put him in no headlock. T.I. should have took his belt off and whooped his ass. That's what T.I. should have did. Whooped him. And now T.I. sitting there, I'm going to be there for my son no matter what. That's his problem, T.I. Now, when you're burying him or you in that courthouse and he getting all them years, don't come crying to us. Because I told you to whoop his ass. You want to listen to TT Nina. But that's okay. Let me read some of y'all comments because my phone about to die. And I don't want to hang up on y'all yet. If it hang up, I'm sorry because my phone is about to die. Could y'all please go ahead and show me some love and push the like button, please? And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please push that bell. Let you know when I go live. And please share my videos with your coworkers and stuff. Because sometimes I can just make your day. You know what I'm saying? Goldilocks. Hey, girl. Mary, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Mary. Susan. Hi, Nina. Hi, Susan. Love you so much. I love you back. I don't want nobody mad at me. I just want y'all to think differently. Because a lot of you women... you know what I want? I want to see all my unbreakable, strong women happy with a good man in their life. I want us to maybe go on a cruise together and just enjoy life. Life is short, y'all. You know, we living in the book of Revolutions. Is it Revolutions? Revelations. Revolutions is the church. Revelations. We living in that book, okay? And it's the signs of the time. I want to see everybody happy. So you sitting there telling me, I love being by myself. No, you don't. Don't nobody love being by yourself. Because if you love being by yourself, Sister Sarah, you saying God is a liar. He said a man can't live on bread alone. He made a woman for a helpmate for a man. So that was your whole purpose of being here. To be a helpmate to a man. And reproduce. So you said you love being alone. You're lying on God and you sit in church every Sunday. Stop lying. We just ain't found you no man yet. I'll help you find one. You want to find a man, come holler at me. I'll help you find one. Hey, Jamel Peterson. Oh, he on my live. I am so so honored, Mr. Jamel, the comedian, y'all. Y'all gotta go to his channel. He is the bomb. He's the best. I'm glad to see him on here tonight. I appreciate you, King. I love him. He keeps me laughing. Jamel, you play too much. I didn't almost crash several times listening to your crazy butt. If y'all don't know who Jamel Peterson is, he's on here right now. He is the comedian, and he always do a surviving P. Diddy, surviving Steve Harvey mustache. He is hilarious. And I'm glad he's enjoying my channel. I appreciate you, my brother. I'm new to YouTube. I just hit 17K. So I'm growing. And if you can help me in any way, give me some advice, Jamel, email me, okay? Nina121269 at Gmail. I appreciate you. Show him some love, y'all. Okay. Right, sister, I love you. Let's talk. Only if they, what? Was stressed up. It wasn't voluntary. Oh, yeah. Only if it wasn't voluntary. I agree. Like I said, Cassie is a victim. I never said Cassie wasn't a victim. That was a baby. Puffy need his ass whooped. And he going to have to pay for that. He's going to have to pay for doing that little girl wrong. Jay-Z going to have to pay for Foxy Brown. R. Kelly paying for what he did. And I hope these old men learn, like Floyd Mayweather, sitting over there with a 26-year-old girl. Floyd, put her out the house. I told you I grew up with Floyd. He grew up right behind me. Do you need me to come put her out? Because Floyd, get rid of her. I ain't trying to be funny. Tell her she got to go. Because she go destroy you, Floyd. She only there for your money, baby. She don't want no old ass 46-year-old man and she 26. You ain't doing nothing for that girl. Nothing. Trust me. When she got a young buck her age that can go all night long, you think she want a brother that got to take a rhino and a blue pill? She don't want you, Floyd. Okay? She just wants your money and your status. She want to be at the games like she was with her legs all over you. I'm with Floyd Mayweather. She just want them titles. And next year this time, she going to be Cassie on the internet said Floyd Mayweather did some shit to her. Y'all remember this video? Okay? I was young. Floyd, get rid of her, Floyd. I'm being dead ass serious. Tell Yaya, your daughter, to give her the 1-2 if she don't want to leave. Because Yaya, she wants your baby daddy. She don't want your daddy. She wants your baby daddy. She want MB Youngboy. That's why her ass over there. Come on, man. Y'all got to be slow as hell. When Yaya seen that 26-year-old girl coming here, that Puerto Rican mommy, she should say, oh, no, this bitch got to go, daddy. No, daddy. No, she got to go. Because as soon as my baby daddy come here and get my son and she look crazy, I'm beating her down. You know I like to cut folks. Surviving P. Diddy. Yes, that's Jamel Peterson, Chris Brown. Yes, sir. You got to check him out. He is funny as shit. Let's talk. If I'm able to walk. Wait. These glasses ain't working for me. That's why I ain't putting them on. I got a headache. Out of a situation, it's on me to lead. But if I am held against my will, it's different. If you able to get up and walk. For anybody that know anybody or anybody listening to my voice right now, if you in a situation, first of all, you can inbox me, Nina121269 at gmail.com. I'm not the baddest woman walking. I'm not trying to say I'm the baddest person. But I can help you get that nigga together. I'm telling you what I know. Okay? And I got a team that won't fail, and people scared of them. And that's the Boys in Blue. I'm not for that black people street code book. I'm not calling the police. I'm calling the police. And I hope that nobody died. But to help you get out your situation, we'll call them folks on them, okay? And we'll come get you. Okay? And let them talk to the Boys in Blue and see what they argue with them. All right? But don't sit nowhere because you scared. And the first time you get in a grocery store, you dropping your kids off at school, you see a neighbor, send them a note, say something, say help. Get out of that situation. And I want to tell you the secret that a lot of y'all don't realize. Guess what? That's not the only penis they made, baby. It's a whole lot of them out here. And some of them real good. That ain't the best penis. Don't get stuck on that one. You got to get away from that. Don't make him have you dickmatized. I'm telling you what I know. I spent 25 years with one, and I turned around and got a different one. I was like, damn, you mean this one was right here and I stayed with this fool? I'm telling you, it get better, baby. You better listen to your TT. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about it. All that isn't worth it. Peace of mind, yes. Can't even compare. Okay. Thank you. Let's talk about it. Thank you, Jason. I have to read your comments in a minute because my phone about to die. I'm on my phone right now. Let's talk about it. Showing me love. Miss Irene, I love you always. Thank you for the love. Sandra, good evening. Love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love showing my people love. Irene, thank you, Miss Irene, because he probably paid the mother off. Yeah, yeah. Like Tina Turner, yes, yes. See, Miss Irene, she old school. Yeah, y'all remember what's love got to do with it when Ike paid Tina mama and she told Ike where Tina was on that Greyhound bus. These mamas be selling these girls. Their mama don't care. Their mama's trying to get up. Y'all mama want to meet somebody in Hollywood. That's why she wants you to get there. Y'all, did y'all remember Jada said she didn't love Will Smith? And what her mama say? I got married because of my mama. Her mama said, you pregnant by who? Wait. You pregnant by the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Oh, we getting married. Not you. We getting married. Jada, shut up. Mm-mm. You know I'm on this shit. And I can get some real good shit in Hollywood. Girl, shut up. You marrying the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Yeah. She went to Will. She made a deal. Will broke a deal with the mama. The mama said, we will never leave you no matter what she do. But I promise you, don't you take care of us. And that was the deal. And that's why they still there. It's 25, 26 years later. The mama sold Jada to Will Smith. That's what happened. Mm-hmm. Sandra. Let's talk about it. Hello. That's why there's a time limit. Yeah, they need to have this time limit thing. Don't come back 30 years. I'm about to say something gonna make people mad. I shouldn't say shit, but I hate my mama made me like this. My tongue, sometimes my tongue get me in some trouble. I just have a question. I don't understand this. When I was watching R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly, and I'm looking at these women that look like they were some crackheads. A lot of them look like crackheads. A lot of them look like driven, like they've been through some shit. So I could imagine Lifetime knocking on their door, offering them some deals. I could change your life. Because it's like they was having a hard time in life. And they got on there and said how distraught they was from R. Kelly from 25 years ago. I wanted to interview them. I wish I could have interviewed them. Because you know what I would have said? I would ask them this one question. How many penises you didn't have since R. Kelly? Because this was 25 years ago. You got kids, and you didn't have kids and stuff when you was with him. You got babies and stuff now. So you had about a dozen penises since R. Kelly. You gonna sit here and tell me that R. Kelly penis had you distraught, but them other penises didn't do nothing to you. R. Kelly, the rich penis, the famous penis, made you messed up for the rest of your life, but them other 12 penises didn't do nothing to you. And I heard that half of y'all been beat, dogged out, left as single parents. These brothers dog walked you. R. Kelly didn't even do that. These brothers had babies, dog walked you, left you on welfare. R. Kelly just slept with you. And the famous penis got you messed up. But the brothers that left you on welfare didn't do nothing to you. I should have been interviewing them. Because I don't understand that. I just don't. I'm sorry. But that's just me. That's just me. All right, y'all. I have to go. I love you all. I love you all. I'm just read some of y'all comments. I will read them. Y'all know I read each one of my comments and I respond. And this video is dedicated to Miss Rose, who said I shouldn't be dogging Lori Harvey. And I'm telling Miss Rose in your face, I don't give a damn about Lori Harvey. I care about these little girls out here that need my help. I don't give a damn about a rich ass spoiled brat who thinks she can just sleep with whoever and make them sign a waiver that you can't tell I'm doing freaky shit. I'm worried about these little girls strung out on drugs and homeless. I don't give a damn about Lori Harvey. And I'm going to speak on her when I want to because she's putting her business on the internet for me to speak on it. For everybody, y'all talking about people y'all don't know. We do know these people because they're public figures. Which I don't understand. Public mean public. They get on here and talk about they divorces and they threesomes. We ain't knocking on their door. We didn't know what Jada and Will was doing in Smith's house. We didn't know what Gabrielle Union and them was doing. They came to us. They came to my job. When I punch in and open up YouTube, I punch in a clock. When I come to work, it's laid out for what I need to do for the day. And if it's right there, that's my job for the day. I don't come to your job and tell you how to do it. So don't come into mine and tell me how. And YouTube pay me kind of decent. And I'm just getting started. Jamel making all the money. I'm just getting started. But guess what? I'm making more money on YouTube than I ever made punching a clock already. So don't tell me how to do my job. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for the thumbs up. I love you. Share my videos. Push that bell. Like and subscribe. Show your girl some love. And if you don't like what I'm saying, we can discuss it. Don't check me now because my tongue is slick. But we can talk. All right, let's talk about it. Talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Thanks, Jamel, for joining me. Much love, brother.